Mike was VP of marketing and product management at Go Corporation. And that's where it was the first PDA company and the first exciting smartphone innovations that were happening in the world. And I had the pleasure of entering that company after business school. And Bill Campbell was the CEO, and he and Mike had worked together before, and I met Mike there. Years later, after a couple of failed startups, I ended up at Netscape, and Mike was VP of marketing there as well, and I was on the business development side. But the real close relationship developed actually when Netscape decided to focus on the online business rather than the enterprise business we started with. And Mike became my direct boss and asked me to come over and help him build the online revenue streams at Netscape. And it was this incredible, in some ways like a battle, because we were a public company, and our basically company and stock price was under attack by Microsoft, and we were on a path to lose basically all of our revenue stream and had to very quickly work to build up alternative revenue streams. So it was kind of like being in battle with a general, and Mike was that general, and I was one of the commanders, and it was just an incredible bond where we figured out how to kind of resurrect Netscape's revenue streams together, and through that became very close. The quality that really stands out about Mike was just how passionate, intensely passionate he was about what he was doing, how he was data-driven and facts-driven, almost to a point where he was intimidating to a lot of people because his style was very intense. On the other hand, he was one of the most gentle and loving people you would ever meet, so he had this kind of two sides to his personality, and if you got to understand that and really appreciate that, and I was one of the lucky people who did that, I could just look past the intensity and just appreciate that he's after the truth and after a real success or a real progress. So I just really learned about the intensity you need to have, the passion you need to have, and the focus you need to have from him. I think the interesting part of Mike's story is that he was part of these incredible companies, and that out of those companies have come people that have now not only spawned other immensely successful companies today, but they're executives and founders and employees of the amazing companies that we love today in the Valley, from Google to Apple. And I think the relationship that we also have together, this bond and this relationship that we had together, goes back to these early experiences, be it at Go Corporation or Netscape. So I think he's one of those legendary figures that inspired a lot of people, demanded a lot out of them. The hard work and the common vision and trying to accomplish something really difficult together is something that we learned together and came to appreciate. And as an executive, he was someone we looked up to. So I think all of those qualities has kind of made this group of people be able to weather the various storms and have the passion that we have for technology and Silicon Valley, and the drive to make it successful. I think it's just, I never forget, when I realized we're not going to have him with us for a long time, it was just this very powerful lesson that this person had such impact on me and led to my success in such a big way, won't be a part of my life going forward. On the other hand, seeing his influence through all of these people that we are close to is what he has left behind, and that's what's so special.